My name is Jan Verhagen. I'm CEO of Argesia, a small Belgian company specialized in structural applications in thermoplastic composites. And I'm very happy to be able to present our point of view of the composite factory of the future on SME scale. SME, small and medium enterprises. So the question is not what will you gain by a digital backbone, but what will be the cost to SMEs when they neglect a solid digital backbone for their business. Most probably it will be everything between a lot of luck and tumbling in the valley of death. And I speak from personal experience of tumbling in the valley of death due to the fact that the reaction time between problem and engineering was too long. We can speak from the perspective of 30 years experience together in structural composite and in production automation and digitalization systems. We have a unique symbiosis under one roof. One is Argesia with 30 years of experience in structural composites, and the other one is the Ruva Industries with this division of Smart Factory, who is a specialist for decades in integrated production solutions. Now, what is the innovation trap of SMEs? One is limited budget. We always have nervous shareholders and we have nervous bankers. Secondly, the time to market is very limited and we have nervous customers who mostly do not understand composites but do understand lightweight and cost. Our vision is avoid the valley of death. The requirement is having a very flexible system to enable fast iterations between product and engineering and everything in between. We work with thermoplastic composites, and I point out my presentation on the TCC 2020 in April this year. And we need an overall data collection and use of it. We call it the PDM, MOM, PBM. So the attention point is limited time to market. You have on the one side the commodity market, which are the honeycomb panels, polypropylene. They have an immediate implementation because they replace existing panels. And on the other hand, you have the aerospace, high performance composites. They have a very long implementation. Then you have the technical composites pointed towards automotive, for example. They have what we call a medium implementation. And then you have the high technical solutions on limited scale, which is on the base of SME. They have a short implementation and with a lot of customer pressure. The old school approach, and you forgive me if I call it old school, starts with a product design that is finished and an implementation that is stable. And everything in between is the manufacturing operations management with what Don Kinnert calls all the silos of data. The future approach is not only the manufacturing operations management, but has to include the complete engineering, all the TRLs, and the product use and data over years of experience. And that is the Smart Factory SME factory should include all this, so we can have a fast iteration about data in the field after a long time to the implementation in engineering and product design. The gain must come from reduced manufacturing cost. We need flexible production system, including rework of the data of the field in engineering over manufacturing. And we believe that digitalization of this will be an enabler of being a dynamic SME company. So the approach is we need strategies first and choose the goals of our strategy. We need to involve people at all levels, at all times. This means that, as in aerospace, the R&D, manufacturing, engineering should all be in one hand. And in an SME, it's mostly one or two people. We need to define our priorities and we build an implementation roadmap. That's why we need an implementation of a solid digital backbone first, and then, as mentioned before, connect the silos. But we need to implement that in short sprints by, for example, Scrum. Develop the solution in line with production and market. Avoid chaos, because digitalizing chaos creates more chaos. Very important on an SME scale, affordable and scalable. Because SMEs cannot afford ERP, MES, PLM, etc. at once. So the gains in each step will finance the next step. So as a conclusion, Fast iterations between user and engineering within the middle the whole manufacturing operations is an absolute necessity. Optimize the manufacturing cost, and since digitalizing is possible today, SMEs working in technical composites applications have a way to avoid the valley of death. To close down, I just give you the Argesia's mission and Argesia's vision, which is on the PowerPoint, and as examples of the constructions we made in the past and that we are aiming at now, some pictures. I thank you for your attention. Please visit our website argesia.com or deroeven.com. Thank you.